Hi, I'm Jamie.
Hey.
I'm with the PCOTD program. I saw your name is Emily Waller on your paperwork.
Yes.
Is that what you prefer to go by?
Yes, yep, you can call me Emily.
Okay, awesome. So Emily, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little tired, which is actually what I'm doing here. So,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about why you're here today.
Yeah, so I had a friend tell me that she saw an OT and she was really helpful in kind of like restructuring her life or like helping her prioritize stuff. And I've just been really struggling with getting myself to bed earlier. And I feel like it's kind of like affecting the rest of my day. Like I wake up and I'm like exhausted still, but and I usually sleep like okay when I'm like asleep, but I think I'm just not sleeping enough. And I think it's because I go to bed too late.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here you're going to bed too late. You're struggling with sleep.
Yeah.
So what have you done in the past? Or, well, first, when did you start noticing a change in these sleep patterns?
That's a good question. So I'm in grad school right now, and that has been probably when it kind of started. I used to just have like a regular full-time job, and it was like I would come home from work and like I could just do whatever I wanted, you know, like I could like watch TV for a little bit, and then I would feel like I had enough time to get the things I want, go to the grocery store or whatever, like after I got done work, like I had like my own personal free time. And then since I started school, I feel like I get home and then I have like all the things I need to do. I only have like a few hours to get them all done, including my homework. And so sometimes I get home and I'm just like, I need like a break, or I want to like watch TV for a little bit, and then I think about like starting my homework and I'm like, and then I end up starting it too late, and like everything backs up, and like I end up going to bed, like actually getting in bed later than I want to. And then so I think it's kind of just really about like my schedule, you know, or like the things that I'm doing like during the day are making me feel like I have like too much to do before bed, kind of thing.
So you're having a little bit of like time management difficulties?
Yeah.
Okay. So before you started having sleep difficulties, what did you do to promote sleep that has been successful for you?
That's a great question. So I used to use on my phone, the like sleep app, or they have like a sleep schedule thing where it would like do a little like timer when it's like time to go to bed. So that was really helpful when I was originally doing that, where like my phone would go off and I'd be like, okay, like if I'm not like already getting ready for bed, it's like time to start. And I don't really use it anymore, or I like, if I do have it on, I just like kind of silence it, or I'm like not near my phone or something. And I also used to get up maybe like a little earlier so I could like get some stuff done like before I went to work. So that, I think that kind of helped too, where I didn't feel like I had as much to do in the afternoon.
Okay. So do you think that sleep timer is, along with waking up early, is something that you would potentially want to try again?
Yeah, you know, I think like just making myself listen to the sleep timer is like another thing that's hard. So yeah, I really liked that because it was like a little, like, I liked like the subtlety of it, you know, where it was like, instead of me like, I don't know, having like a loud alarm or something like that, it was like just a little like nudge to start getting ready for bed, which I think that was really helpful. And like you mentioned, the time management, like I think it was that worked really well for me. I don't like waking up early, like if possible. The other thing that's changed is I've gotten a dog, and her routine is kind of like takes up my morning time, you know, like I have to walk her before I go to class and like feed her. And sometimes that goes into my evening routine too, but it's more the morning in terms of her stuff. So I feel like not waking up any earlier than I already do for myself is like desired, but you know, yeah, the timer was a really helpful kind of thing in terms of time management.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great. Do you also think that maybe you could move some of your dogs?
Yeah. Yeah, her name is Rosie. It's on my paperwork. I know. Yeah.
Rosie's things that have to get done in the morning,
Mhm.
maybe like laying out food the night before or stuff like that,
Yeah.
to where you're like planning ahead, so
Yes.
you can allot some time for you in the
That's
mornings.
a great idea, and I actually never considered that. But one time before I went on vacation, now that you said it, it reminded me that I had a really good night's sleep, and I went to bed right on time when I pre-measured her food out and like kept it in a little Ziploc, and then so that her food was like ready to go in the morning, which was just like one less thing I had to get done, and I found that really helpful.
Okay.
So I really like that strategy. I hadn't thought of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So using the sleep timer again.
Yes.
Waking up maybe a little bit earlier, or moving some of Rosie's things to the night before. Implementing these things.
Yeah.
How confident are you that you can change your sleep habits, maybe on a scale of 1 to 10?
I think I kind of give myself, I mean, having this conversation is really motivating me. But I think like once it comes into like me, like the long term, I kind of feel like maybe like an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so why do you think you gave yourself an 8 as opposed to like a 4?
Yeah. I think that I've done it before, right? Like, you know, I've had like good like sleep hygiene in the past, and I think that these things all sound like really possible.
Like achievable.
Yeah,
things.
yeah, definitely. Like really achievable, and they are small, like just little things that can help. You know, it's not like a whole huge like undertaking. So I think that really gives me motivation.
Well, great. I look forward to implementing these things and to see how they help your sleep.
Great, awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Thank you.